second part of Pythagorean theorem, so which is the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, in determining whether the given triangle is a right, acute, or obtuse. Okay, so but before that, let us read first the given statement.
If the square of the longest side of a triangle equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the triangle is a right triangle.
Okay, so this statement, ina-explain niya itong formula na to. Sabi daw, if the square of the longest side is denoted as small letter C. Or using a right triangle, siya po si hypotenuse. Okay, the square of the longest side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other sides, which is A and B. Kapag daw equal yung product nito dito sa sum, then we can say that the given triangle is a right triangle. And we have also the classification of a triangle. So this time, anak, given tayo ng measurement ng sides, i-identify natin kung ang triangle ba ay example ng acute triangle, right triangle, or obtuse triangles. Classifying triangles by sides. Okay, let the longer side be and the other two sides be A and B. Okay, kapag daw acute triangle, we can say that C squared less than A squared plus B squared. Okay, tandaan, itong symbol na less than at greater than, iyan po ay inequality symbol. Okay, and then ito ay equality symbol. Meaning, kapag daw yung sum ng squares ng dalawang other side ay mas mataas kasi kinain po ito, tama? Okay, ang gamit nitong less than at greater than, ito anak yung pinakabibig niya. So, yung bibig, kakainin lagi yung malaking number. And then, ituturo lagi yung maliit na number. Kapag mas mataas, yung sum ng square of two other sides, kaysa sa longest side, ang triangle na yon ay acute triangle. Kapag naman daw po equal, then the triangle is said to be right triangle. Kapag mas mataas naman daw po yung square ng longest side, then the given triangle is obtuse triangle.